bases full, and Brad Miller up. Right back to Figueroa. A home for one, and Aaron Sevilla can't get the handle on the ball. It looked to be an easy 1-2-3 double play, and JP couldn't find the handle, so it goes down as a force play. Still looking for that third out.
That's exactly what you're hoping for right there. A comebacker with the bases loaded. I think Lloyd McClendon's going to be arguing that he didn't have control of the ball.
And home plate umpire Paul Schreiber is going to call in the crew chief, Ted Barrett, and they will. Now Ron Washington's going to come out, and he wants some clarification. Ted Barrett is saying, nope, you can't come out and talk about it. And he's been thrown out. Once the challenge is decided, you can't argue the result of the replay.
Jared Weaver's been ejected from the game after the warning by Hunter Wendelstedt. We'll see.
Murphy taking on 3-2, and Les Diaz is going to call him out.
Daniel Murphy knows the strike zone better than most.
Well, from what we just saw, Daniel Murphy has been thrown out by Las Diaz. A lot of noise coming from the Nats dugout in between innings. This is after he'd already been tossed, and Murphy coming out, I'm sure talking about that strike 3 to him. Dusty tries to intervene, but it's too
struggling, so he's going to drop a bunt down, and it's perfect. Deadens it on that grass. Laurie comes in and fires it, and watch how Edwin hits that one. Watch the replay as he stretches out, and it almost pops out of his cone.
Yeah, in the glove. And they're asking each other, "Do you see that ball hit the dirt and everything else?" But Edwin picked it clean.
Yeah, I don't think he bobbled it. And then used his bare hand. Watch the ending play here. Stretches out, has it, starts to pop out right there, but then he closes it with the other hand, and it's a good play.
That's really interesting because Francisco is across the bag. And if they're and Carnacion pleading his case with Chad Fairchild, now Gibbons is going to come out. And Jeff Kellogg is the crew chief, and he, to me, is the one that initiated this discussion. He was at second base. He came in. And
good, because he's got to stick up for his pitcher. He's got to stick up for his first baseman. This could be 2 games in a row. But they called bobble. I didn't see any bobble at all from Edwin.
And there he gets tossed, and Jeff Kellogg is walking away, and Gibbons, I don't blame him one bit.
Nope.
But the ball, take another look at it. Watch the ball. It's on the dirt right there. And you see how he picked it off the dirt?
Yeah.
And that's how they called a bobble, because there was so much of the ball that was in the dirt there. And Francisco was past the bag. And they call him out, and then Jeff Kellogg, the crew chief, initiated a discussion between the umpires, and that led to Gibbons being ejected.
On the ground, coming home is Blanco, and they got him. And a nice play by Abreu.
Just a big league jam shot. Play right in front of Abreu. With Blanco going on contact, I don't know if he ever did touch the base with his lower body. He may have touched it with his hand as he stood by. But
you know what, Dave? Bruce Bochy may want to look at this to see if he was blocking the play.
And he's gonna. This could be very interesting. And there's a big-time conversation. So here we go.
Safe. And here comes Ventura. And this game is tied. You know, the one thing that Ventura would like to do is just grab the headset.
Basically saying, you know what, I'm giving you the ruling that was decided in New York. It really is out of my hands. And now Ventura's going back to the crew chief and going, wait a second, you're telling me he's going to be on third base too? You're killing me. And they're going to go look again. All right, right when he comes out, you see that it was kind of a, there it is. That's a soft toss right there.
He pinch hit for Mike Napoli yesterday. Has a base hit. Takes a low strike here. 0-1.
The second one, the one to Prince was down there as well.
And Lance Barrett telling the Ranger dugout, no more. Don't want to hear any more about the ball strike calls.
They made a deal with him. Don't call it a ball anymore, and we won't argue anymore.
And that is going to do it. Looked like Jeff Bannister has been thrown out. At least Jeff's coming out to talk to Lance Barrett and get his money's worth if he was the one that got ejected. And I think he was. Jeff's a little perturbed with the height of some of those strikes. Might have suggested they were a little bit low.
Yeah,
you kind of get that from.
I would kind of agree with him on a couple of those calls.
Yep.
And he went around. He is a
pitcher-catcher relationship between Corporon and Rodriguez. The way that they're working together right now, each and every pitch.
And Esterbrook telling Kevin Cash not to come any closer. Now Cash has been ejected. I think he got Derek Shelton to begin with, and now he got Cash when Cash turned his back. And now Cash is going to come back and get his money's worth. And Cash is right about this. They've seen some of the locations of those breaking pitches.
Well, the location of the breaking pitch and the fact that
at least to begin the at-bat, they may change it up. Look out, and Ortiz gets hit in the back. And they are going to send out warnings to both sides as he heads down to first. And John Farrell not happy at all. Now his pitcher has been warned, and Farrell may have already been ejected. I would guess, based on all that he is saying now, that he was.
Outs with a strikeout. If you were going to try to get somebody, why wouldn't you get the third guy? Why would you wait for Ortiz, lefty against lefty?
Only because he is viewed as the star.
Okay.
You're a big star of the team. That's the only thing I'm thinking.
I can buy that. I can buy that.
He's the guy. If there's one guy that's going to beat you over the years, it's this guy.
But he had no involvement in what was going on down in Tampa Bay.
But sometimes you get hit.
Shift is on now with 2 strikes, and the 3-2 pitch struck him out. He may get tossed. Now he is tossed. Carpenter thrown out of this game. Mike Matheny thrown out of this game.
Would when he first made that change. That is behind Rizzo, and Matt Belisle is out of the game. Rizzo's first couple of steps actually toward the mound. Oh yeah. He's not happy. We will get an enforced pitching change.
And he throws it down around the legs. So I guess if you're going to throw at somebody, that's the way to do it. I mean, I think it was a little silly. But if you feel like you have to do that. So Anthony had a chance.
2-1. Came in. That got Smith on the hand.
Is that a foul ball?
I'm a little confused. Service says, wait a minute, that hit him on the hand, right? Now, if he was swinging, it doesn't matter because it would be a foul ball. His hand counts as part of the bat.
And that automatically brings Jeff Bannister out.
Steve Buechele making the obvious presentation. It was Scott Service who talked everybody into it. And now Joe West has just ejected Jeff Bannister. Here we go.
Good ball game. 2 singles, a walk, diving, Flaherty, 1 drop. But the out's recorded.
Matheny's going to come out and review this again.
I remember under the rule at the beginning of the season, the runner would have been safe if the ball had been dropped in the transfer.
So there's never really a true clean catch in the glove. You see there, it's still open and never closed on the ball.
Safe. They're going to overturn it. So Matheny's challenge works, and now Buck Showalter's going to come out, and this is purely argument. And Buck Showalter's, you look at this, he wants.
With some of these reviews and essentially what they're looking at.
And obviously for him, he's arguing, he doesn't get to argue with the people who made the call. The people who made the call are in New York.
Yeah, he wants to go talk to them.
And now Samardzija's about ready to get kicked out of the game.
Well, he's frustrated. You can understand it. And a cut fastball in the inside corner, and he's following the pitch.
Strom was upset with is it looked like Hundley bumped him, trying to stop him from going out to talk to Samardzija.
Yeah, you may see Bochy get tossed, and there it is.
Late call, strike by James Hoy. Black.
Somebody just get tossed?
Coming out of the dugout asking plate umpire Hoy what's that about.
I don't know if somebody was chirping about that last pitch or what, but
Is gone.
oh.
That's the real heave-ho from James Hoy, in case anyone missed it. Be the second.
Smothered off home plate. And safe at first. Here comes Bud Black out to state his case with Jordan Baker.
See if this ball comes up off the plate and hits Peterson while he's in the box. I think it.
Appealing now to first base umpire Paul Emmel.
Because here's the deal. The way that ball bounced off the plate and then it went directly towards first base, it had to hit something. Now if it hits his bat, that's a live ball.
Yeah. Let's see from this angle. It's hard to tell.
I think
It
it hit his bat
pounded it
twice.
off home plate. I mean, this is Jerry Meals now, who is the crew chief on the right. And they're going to throw out Black.
That's hit into the right field corners and a home run. Yeah, look, I thought it hit the railing just with the way it shot back into the crowd, and it is a home run. Huh. Well, Ned's convinced that it was something else. Again, it's hard to. And Ned just got ejected.
2 strikeouts in the inning for Escalona, both looking, and Cody Ross has been ejected. Chad Fairchild, the home plate umpire, and now Cody is having to be restrained here by Kirk Gibson.
As Matt Joyce leads off, down 2. This second time around, and now Ben May, the home plate umpire, says knock it off, I've heard enough. And somebody just got tossed.
Yep.
Don't know if it was Clint Hurdle. Notably frustrated on the homestand with the umpiring crews against the Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers, and now Hurdle gets tossed. So somebody else on the bench had been ejected previously.
Ryan Howard
beat him there.
The Phillies take the lead.
Jordy Mercer going over to have a discussion. Oh, that's what it was right there. Frazier was going to cover the bag. Alan Porter got in his way a little bit.
Clint Hurdle's getting hot. Getting a near full from Clint Hurdle, and he's been ejected. Don't see these too much these days. Clint Hurdle's not through yet.
All 4 and a 4-pitch walk from Workman, the leadoff hitter here in the 6th inning. Cabrera. Second walk given up by Workman of his outing. John Farrell coming out here to argue as Brzezinski got into it with the home plate umpire Walcott, and Farrell out there to intercept. Is AJ tossed? He's walking away from the scene. Apparently AJ has been tossed as he heads to the dugout.
Well, I mean, for what reason? I mean, even if he was complaining about a pitch in that particular sequence, it's between him and the.
He questioned a pitch and was thrown out of the game.
Boy, that's a quick trigger.
You could tell the home plate umpire Quinn Walcott was annoyed.